Good morning, everyone. This is Coach Robin coming in from beautiful, sunny Las Vegas. And I want to talk to you guys about dieting. So, why do people want to diet? Well, they want to lose weight, right? The thing with diets is that diet is a temporary solution to what could otherwise be considered as a long-term problem. Okay, people want to lose weight for a variety of reasons. Either they want to do it for health, they want to do it to impress the girls, or boys, they want to fit into a certain size clothing, whatever it may be. Okay, but let me tell you something about dieting in itself. Now, there are a variety of diets out there: carnivore diet, ketogenic diet, some diets that restrict some group of foods, okay, or promote a particular type of food over another, or a type of macro. So you've got your ketogenic diet, which is extremely low in carbs, really high in fats, less than moderate proteins. Okay, you've got your carnivore diet, which consists primarily of meat. Okay, now what a diet will help you out with is a diet will help you in some sort of food restriction, which in itself is a restriction of some sort of calories indirectly. Okay, but the problem with that is that if you're not restricting your calories, your caloric intake, then you're not going to be losing weight. So for anyone who's considering going on a particular diet and who asks about the benefits of one diet over another, here's what I would say as a nutrition coach. You don't know until you try, okay? A lot of people don't like undergoing certain kinds of restrictions. I don't like restricting my proteins. I don't like restricting my meats. I don't like restricting my fats. I don't like restricting my carbs. I love all of those. I love every one of those. And that's just me personally. Some people are the same. Some people vegans, okay, a vegan diet, they don't like the inclusion of certain kinds of foods in their dietary intake, okay, which is good for them, whether it be for moral reasons, health reasons, whatever it may be, okay. But on the topic of strictly weight loss, you have to be in a calorie deficit, okay. Everybody out there who knows even the slightest little bit of nutrition, who coaches in nutrition as a personal trainer or has any slight knowledge, okay, has an understanding that you have to be in a calorie deficit. Now, what good is anything for long term if it is not sustainable? If you cannot do something long term, if you want to lose a whole lot of weight and keep it off, you have to engage in behaviors, in nutritional intake that you can do over a long period of time. So a certain diet may be great because you have to restrict something, but how long can you do it? Okay, if you're going to be doing the ketogenic diet and you're basically forced to throw oil and butter in everything, you have to cut back on certain types of vegetables that are consistent of carbs, and you have to cut back on your fruits. You can't have candy, no sugar. I mean, how long can you do that? How long can you realistically do that? Okay. Now, there are some diets that are recommended from your doctor. If you have diabetes, if you're epileptic, or certain kinds of an illness, you see your doctor sends you to a registered dietitian, and they say, hey, you should probably stay away from certain types of foods. If you have a gluten intolerance, you should stay away from certain kinds of foods. Okay, all right, that's for your health. You got to do that. Otherwise, if you have no sort of medical restriction on the intake of food, then you're going to want to do something that is long term. Can you do keto forever? Can you do carnivore forever? Can you do vegan forever? You've got a lot of people that promote a particular kind of diet, but that doesn't pertain to everybody, okay? Now, I'm trying to keep the focus of this on weight loss and sustainability. Because again, whatever bad habit got you into whatever weight that you're in right now that you hate, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so whatever, I'm so this and that, you don't like it. Whatever behavior got you into that, if you don't cut that behavior out, you're going to go right back into it. So in terms of nutrition, if you eat like crap and you go on a really strict, stringent diet that you hate, but you've achieved your goal weight, what are you going to do afterward? Oh, I lost my 30 pounds. Now I'm going to go back to eating crap. Okay, all right, because the diet that you were on is not sustainable. It is not long-term. It sucks. Most diets suck for most people. So if you want to lose weight, you have to know roughly what your total daily energy expenditure is, your TDEE. There are online calculators that you can fill in certain things, such as your gender, your age, your height, your body fat percentage, if you know that. And it'll calculate for you, based on information given, what your basal metabolic rate is, and depending on how much activity that you do, roughly how many calories you need to sit exactly where you're at in terms of your weight. Maintenance, okay? If you want to lose weight, you have to be below that, regardless of the diet that you want to choose. Don't matter if you go on a freaking McDonald's diet. Keep the calories lower than your maintenance. You're, in essence, going to lose weight. Okay, there's a variety of other factors that are involved in it as well, such as your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is the non-exercise stuff that you do day to day. Doing dishes. Okay. Yeah, that's a V8. Doing dishes versus, or like hand washing your dishes versus putting it into the dishwasher. Parking is in the far back of the parking lot when you're going to go and get groceries. Making multiple trips into the house with don't do that because that's inconvenience. But things like that, okay, things that you can find ways to expend more calories throughout the day. All right, now the thermic effect of food is another consideration as well, because with your macros, your fats, carbs, your proteins, each of those takes different amounts of energy to digest and absorb into your system to use metabolically. So varying amounts of each can help aid in how your body expends calories, okay? Exercise, cardio, okay? I'm gonna make a separate video on the topic of cardio, but cardio helps out a lot as well because it increases your daily caloric requirement. Because of that, you can eat more foods, you can feel more satiated in terms of just food consumption, okay? Satiation is more on the kinds of foods that you eat. Generally speaking, it's gonna be high in fiber and high in protein. So with a diet, don't just sketch out because you want a short-term goal for doing something that you can do long-term. Don't go for quick, easy, convenient fixes either. If you want to lose weight, it's going to require some dedication. It's going to require some work. Okay, nothing is going to be free and nothing is going to be easy. It's going to suck, but you have to want it, and you have to know how to be able to work your way into something that works for you. So if you enjoy eating burritos, you can still eat burritos, but you have to know that you're not going over your calorie intake limit. If you only like lettuce and salads, you don't even like the dressing that comes with it, okay, that's fine. You can eat as much of that as you want, as long as you don't go over your caloric intake requirement, which good luck if all you're eating is lettuce and cabbage. So I suggest, if you hear about a diet, feel free to try it, okay? But if you want something that will work for you long-term, then the diet has to work for you long-term. You never know. As an individual, you may like the paleo diet. You may like the Mediterranean diet. You may like going vegan. You may like the carnivore. You may like anything. okay? But it's still essential to keep the calories down. You have to keep the calories down, no matter what the diet is. You have to be in a caloric deficit in order to lose weight. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, though, you have to do something that you can do for the rest of your life. You have to follow a nutrition plan that you can do for the rest of your life. So, diet advice, guys, it doesn't hurt to try and learn for yourself. But if you want the sure shot answer to the great whimsical mystery of Coach Robin or Coach anybody, how do I lose weight? How do I slim down? How do I lose weight? Keep the calories low, keep the activity up, okay? So, with that in mind, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop some down in the comment section. If you like this video, click like, share, feel free, subscribe if you like to. It really help the channel out. I'm a new channel. And thank you very much. Stay healthy, stay active, and stay fit. Coach Robin, signing out.